Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It is, what time is it? It's almost 2:45. It's a little later than I normally speak to you, but I've already done my shop at the shed. Last week, the dang timer was on again. I don't know why, sporadically, my camera times me. So it literally gave me 10 minutes to do my shop at the shed on Friday. And I thought, you know what? I can't explain 5 items properly in 10 minutes. So I'm going to get that done. And then if I have to make my Etsy video a little shorter, then I have to, because I'm only explaining one item. But I don't know, it's not doing it this time. So I have no idea what is going on with my phone. But I think I've shared with you before that when this phone gets replaced in January next year, it will be a pro phone, because I do way too much on my phone now to run into those kinds of problems. It's just a huge pain in the butt. So today's item is it's a belt. So this is a beautiful piece of leather. Now, there is some surface cracking. It is literally just on the surface. This was a paint finish that was on the back. It is made in the USA, which you can't say that very much these days. It is a tooled belt. Just very simple design on it. The buckle, sorry, shaking the camera. The buckle will come off if you have something that you would like to replace this with. You can. Somebody's had it on the last hole for a long time, so that there's a little bit of mark there. But it's a beauty. It is just a beautiful belt. So just to kind of catch up with why I am now listing some of these smaller items is because I am going to be starting to charge for shipping in May. So my US customers have a small flat rate. It will still be a flat rate, but it is going to be a little bit more expensive than what is there. And my Canadian customers, I am going to be starting to implement a shipping charge. I just have to. It's getting really, really tough to find these beautiful items and still be able to keep the prices at a reasonable price. I hate paying for shipping, which is why I have tried to keep it free shipping as long as possible. But you know what? Shipping is just part of the reality of shopping online. Now, when I size these belts, I size it from the top, which is where the hole starts, and then I will measure right to the last possible hole. So this belt is a 41-inch width from here to here. There really isn't any room to put another hole. I mean, you could maybe put a little one here, but really, I think it's kind of done all it's going to do. So that is today's item. I'm starting to go through my belts and separate them. So I'll have Art Crawl belts, Etsy belts, and Shop at the Shed belts. So tonight, there is a Shop at the Shed episode tonight, 7:30. So by all means, if you want to check out what I have that is not vintage, then please come and hang out with us this evening. I do film them during the day. I am not a live person. I can't stand it. I don't want to hear you chatting with your neighbor who's popped on and talking about Betty's dog down the street. No interest in that whatsoever. That's just my feeling about it. Some people love it. I do not. I want you to get the bag, the information on the bag. If I've got any kind of verbal diarrhea that I'm going to spout, then, it's just some history pieces on each of the bags that I am sharing with you, much like I do with the bags here on my Etsy section of my YouTube channel. So it is bloody freezing today. I had my client earlier today, and I put gas in my car, and just the 5 minutes that I was putting gas in my car was frozen. So it just is. Ugh. But the sun is out, and it'll be a little while before I'm sitting on the deck again. This time last week, I got a sunburn. It is just crazy, crazy, crazy. I think that this is the winter of crazy, crazy weather. So last night we didn't really do much. What did we do? We had a little bit of running around to do. Why did we go running around? I can't remember. I pack so much into my days that I had to go to Grimsby yesterday. And then I came home and had dinner with Pius. We went to a local place for dinner yesterday, and they do $10 pizzas, which I've had before with my girlfriend, and they were fabulous. But that was at lunchtime. So my feeling is that maybe the full-time chef and the part-time chef are a little different because they weren't really that good. So, and it frustrates me because I don't like to waste money. So I brought the pizza home because we didn't finish it. We didn't eat much of it at all. And I put it back in the oven, and it was much better after it was just, the top of it wasn't cooked enough, I didn't think. And then when we got back to the house, the landlord was here for the house in front. So my East Indian friends are all moving out. So here we go again. You'll follow the journey with me. As Pius says, don't get all stressed out about it. I'm here now. And I know, but every time somebody new moves into the house in front of me, it is a shit show because we share a driveway. And it is a pain in the ass. It really is, because the landlord will tell them they are not allowed to park in the driveway. But they must kind of go through a process in their brain where they think, it'll be fine. No, it won't be fine, because my car is parked in front of my house and I need to get out. So we will just see what happens. I'm not holding my breath that it will be, I don't know, somebody who listens to instruction. We actually even thought maybe the house would go up for sale because it is in really, really rough shape. The landlord puts kind of band-aids on it every time he rents it out. But the previous, not my East Indian friends, but the previous two families that owned it before them, so probably a 5-year rental period, it was multiple dogs, cats, peeing and pooping and everything all over the floors, all over. Like, the house needs to be gutted. Because Pius and I did think about it for about 30 seconds, whether or not, I mean, it would be a great solution for us because I would just use my house as my workspace. But we just don't have the money to gut a house, and I don't have the patience, and I don't have the staying power for that nonsense. So we'll just have to see who moves in front. And hopefully it won't be a problem. But anyway, I guess you got to think positively, right? We're not doing anything this evening. Pius is at physio right now. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Oh, I'm meeting up with my mom and my girlfriend Lynn tomorrow. I have these bags to deliver to Lynn. So Lynn, these are coming your way tomorrow. I want my mom and Lynn to meet. I just think they would get along really well, and it's an excuse to visit with my mom, and it's an excuse to visit with Lynn. So it'll be nice to meet up with them. Mom's gonna walk. I don't know. I'm having some problems with my heel, so I may just meet my mom there. My plan was to walk with her, but I don't know. I'm having some problems, as I said, with my feet. I didn't work out today. I try and give myself a break on a Wednesday because I'm sore. Like, I work out at home, the ellipticals in the living room. I get on there every morning. I do my weights. Do it quite well, actually. It's more getting it back in my routine here because since Pius had his surgery, I really haven't been able to work out properly. So we're getting it back. We're slowly but surely getting back to normal. What is going on? Yeah, no, that is about it. That's about it in my world. What's going on in your world? What's the weather doing in your neck of the woods? First day of spring yesterday here in Southern Ontario. We had snow yesterday. Oh, it's just nuts. It really is just nuts. My client and I, so my client wanted to make some bracelets. So we went to Value Village, we went to Michael's, we went and bought beads and all kinds of stuff. She has made some of the most beautiful bracelets for her family, her roommate, the ladies that work at the facility she lives in. Like today, she made a bracelet for herself and one for her roommate. Beautiful. Like she could charge money for these things. I told her, I said, you know what, girl, you could make some money. So I said to her, if anybody sees your bracelet and wants one, like we've got extra beads, we could make some. So anyway, we made 5 today in our visit today. We went to the library and it was nice because the where we sit in the library is right in front of huge windows, and it is boiling in there because a lot of these facilities, they don't know whether to put their heat on or their heat off. So, and I found a 12-month trailer park that is not that far from Hamilton. So when I'm done here, I'm going to try and remember to call them because my memory is hellish. It is really bad. But anyway, shop at the shed tonight. As I've said already, I've got 5 beautiful items that will be loaded onto my website between 7 and 7:30, and then you can see them in real time at Shop at the Shed episode 20. Yes, I've done 20 of them since the end of January, and it is going beautifully. So if you haven't had enough bags from the bag lady, then pop on over there later on this evening. So on this YouTube channel. So anyway, everybody, have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.